Pictures, information, insight you won't find anywhere else. CNN Newsroom with Tony Harris. Anything can happen. Got to tell you, we've seen the devastating impact of the Gulf oil leak on local fishermen and businesses in the area, but the disaster could have a ripple effect far from the Gulf Coast. It could reach all the way to your dinner table or your favorite seafood restaurant wherever you are in the country. Greg Lindberg is the owner of Absolutely Fresh Seafood in Omaha, Nebraska. Hey, Greg, appreciate you doing this on this Memorial Day. Thanks a lot. You know, you own restaurants. You ship seafood to other restaurants. How much of your seafood now that you use in your own places, that you ship to other places, comes from the Gulf?
About 20% comes from the Gulf area, and it's been quite affected.
It's and the rest of it comes from international waters?
Central and South America, Thailand, different parts of Asia, Alaska, New England, Canada, all over the place. It's a global commodity these days. It's seafood in general.
And that wasn't always the case, was it? I would imagine there was a time when you, I would imagine there was a time in your business where you got probably most of your seafood from the Gulf.
Right. It was trucked in by us before fax machines, before email, before cell phones, certainly before GPS, and it was a very direct route, but things have expanded.
But 20% is a sizable amount of your seafood coming from the Gulf. How has the spill impacted that portion of your business?
Well, shrimp and oysters are two huge areas of seafood that come primarily from the Gulf, at least domestically produced. So that's really taken a hit. The price has gone up 20%. Some people say they're going to go up another maybe 10%. Different sizes of shrimp. Big shrimp is hard to get, a lot of speculation, so people are grabbing 10, 20, 50,000 pounds of those, and that sucks a lot of product out of the pipeline, so obviously supply and demand, price goes up.
You think the price is going to go even higher? What's your view of it?
Well, how's that capping working down there? I guess that's part of the problem. The longer it goes, the worse it's going to get.
Yeah. So can you make up the lost supply or the diminished supply in the Gulf elsewhere?
Yes. For example, we've moved our oyster production, our oyster procurement further around to the East Coast, much more from New England up into Canada. The shrimp, we bring in quite a bit from Thailand already, a little bit from Central and South America. So we already made that move, but we still bring in a lot of Gulf shrimp, and Texas so far is less affected, but it seems to be moving east, so that's going to make it tougher for Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, those producing parts of the oysters and shrimp both.
Hey, Greg, at some point, are you going to have to disassociate yourself from Gulf seafood? I mean, and simply say to folks, look.
Not likely.
Not likely?
No, I mean, that at worst case, if it's all shut down, well, that would make the decision for us. But I believe in the product. I believe that there's.
You believe in the product even now?
Yes, yes. I would not want to be harvesting anything from waters where there's oil, but there's a lot of places there's no oil yet, and hopefully it'll stay that way.
All right, Greg, appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Thanks, man. Great conversation with you. Seafood prices soar as the Gulf oil leak spreads. You just heard that from Greg. In the next hour of CNN Newsroom, we will talk with a Seattle chef who says its effect on seafood production will be felt all over the world for years to come. Plus, on this Memorial Day,